this shit. What up, nigga? Drop this shit. What up, nigga? Fucking head, man.
Andy fan movement is the movement to move with. URL TV for life. You already know what it is.
What's good? It's your girl Wing AFM. I'm multitasking as always, trying to get this shit together. Sorry for the delay on the show. Caps is working. He will be along in a little bit though. But we are going to go ahead and start this King of the Dot fan recap. I got my special guest co-host, fellas.
Yo.
Introduce yourself. No way. No.
You already know it's your boy Zo Getter.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Let's be that easy from the group. You hating ass niggas. Back again.
As much shit as you talk, you sounding all sexy decks and shit right now. Quit playing. For real.
Oh, so.
No, what's good, guys? What's good? So, listen, let's just get right into it. I mean, this was a bomb-ass event. Salute to King of the Dot and Nakaya. I mean, the fellas showed out. I didn't get a chance to watch the battles over again. The internet was fucking up yesterday. There was some spurts in there where it just seemed kind of the stream wasn't working that great for me. I don't know if it was King of the Dot or if it was me, but I didn't see any issues with anybody who actually bought the pay-per-view, so I assumed it was me. But the weather in Memphis sometimes does its own thing. Did y'all have a good stream? Was it okay?
For the most part, yeah, it was all right.
The only bad thing about the stream was like the audio sometimes. Like I don't know what was up with it. But that's it. That was the only problem, honestly.
Yeah, that was so. It was all right.
Okay, so I mean, let's go. Y'all want to start from just down the line with the battles, or how y'all want to do it?
Yeah, you can go down. Well, I don't know what you want to do, Zo, down the line or just.
Should I start from the first battle? Was it XL Shotty P?
First and foremost, everybody I guess by now knows the two battles. Well, let's start there because everybody knows that the two battles didn't go down. Dirt and Prophecy, Prof AC did not go down. And then, of course, Math Hoffa and Thesaurus. And they have been going in all night, I've seen. Like, what the fuck is going on with that shit? Huh?
Free Math Hoffa. Well, I guess he is free.
Well, he's free, right?
Did he actually?
I mean, like, to be honest, though, like, I mean, I wasn't really that excited for Thesaurus versus Math from the jump. I mean, it would have been nice to see it, but stuff happens. I mean, I wouldn't say that one battle messed up the whole event, though.
Well, let me ask the question. Why? Yeah, like, why, though?
Why? I mean...
Yeah.
Man, I mean, niggas got to keep it honest. Like, I know a lot of niggas in the group feel like Math is a legend, but to keep it above, Math has been in a slump lately. Like, in my opinion, he didn't win versus St. Louis in the 2-1-2. Let me see what else. Well, that was kind of Cortez's fault, too, though. But, he's been in the slump, basically, like, I wouldn't want to say all of 2015, but most of it.
So, in other words, you're not saying that you didn't necessarily want to see the battle because of the source. You're saying that you really just didn't want to see it because math. You don't think it just wouldn't have been a good battle, or?
I mean, it's not just Math. Like the source hasn't been showing up too. And I mean, it sucks because I know I give Math a lot of flack, and I don't talk about the source like that. But both of them niggas is legends in their own way, though. Especially the source. He ain't been bringing it like that in battles, so it was probably going to be a lackluster battle anyway, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm not too excited to see the source, man.
But I see it differently. I see it because they both are, I guess, I mean, y'all can say legend. Well, I feel like the Source is a legend, definitely. I feel like the work that he's put in, and I feel like the work that Math put in, although they may have not been, well, I can't even say Math hasn't been on his shit, though, because him and Chilla had a damn good battle. Him without the fuckery, him and Diz had a great battle. I mean, he showed his ability. You know what I mean? I think bringing that into and the Source is an all around MC. I feel like when you're lackluster, you can be lackluster with certain people. It's not right, but you can be lackluster with certain battlers. I will say I've seen that with the Source in the battles that he has been in lately. Or, in the last year, he hasn't been on his shit. But I don't think that he would have went into this battle. I just felt like I don't think that he would have went into this battle with Math that way. I think he would have actually wrote and actually brought his A game with Math. Is the way I look at it. I definitely don't see them sleep, or at least the Source sleeping on him. Now, what Math would have done coming into it, I think that he would have taken it seriously. Otherwise, why take the match on King of the Dot? In the last we heard that it wasn't good money with y'all to begin with.
Yeah, true.
I feel like the Source always gonna beat the Source, but I don't feel like he's gonna be crazy anymore. He's always gonna be good, but I don't feel like he's really great anymore. Like I'm not excited to see that, man.
Yeah, like the Source is always gonna be like that nigga for like what he's done, but it's like I don't know. I guess he doesn't have a passion anymore. I don't know.
Well, I don't know. You know what? Angie, my co-host on Ladies Night, y'all know Angie Rodriguez, Granny Pink, a.k.a. She actually was at the last event, Double Impact. She was at Double Impact, and she got a glimpse of Math. You know what I mean? And I don't know if it was just a nostalgia for URL or whatever, but she said that he was quite focused. When I saw him in Atlanta, he was focused. You know what I mean? Him and Cortez came early. They did, they rehearsed, and I mean, it seems like he's trying to elevate the game, at least for his brand. That's the way it seems to me. So, I mean, he's never, I feel like some people might be trying to copy the blueprint, and that's not a bad thing. Copy the blueprint of what or transition, I would say, to like what Arsenal and even, well, not even so much Arsenal, but maybe Head Ice, because Head Ice you would think conventionally was not a King of the Dot battler. You know what I mean? But he's making that transition, and he's doing it well. At one time, I wouldn't have been able to see Math, but maybe he's trying to make that transition. So with that said, I think that this would have been a very good battle coming in, and if he would have done that well, I think that he actually probably could have gotten more work over there and actually contended over there. It's nothing wrong with him being on URL and King of the Dot, in my opinion.
I think he definitely could be on King of the Dot, man. If you look at Ice, that nigga's like a real official street nigga. Them white people love Ice, man.
And they love him. And I really could see Math doing the same.
Math could definitely do his thing over there.
Yeah, so, I mean, like I said, with that battle, I kind of wish it would have happened just to kind of see how it all played out. And it don't even necessarily, I could see him in Canada. I could see him, maybe at some point going to L.A., but not probably right now. But you know what I mean? He has that avenue to be able to go to Canada and to be able to, if he can get over there, go to Canada and go, and battle with King of the Dot East. That shit would be dope. That shit would be hella dope. I really could see that. You know what I mean? So maybe at some point, if they can, whatever occurred, we don't know, but whatever occurred, maybe they can get that might be water over a bridge, or it might be a battle that they can sail for another date. and it may intensify it because it sounds like there's not a lot of people who were really rooting for that battle. You know, I'm gonna keep it a buck. It just does not sound like too many people were looking for that battle. Shout out to Nakia. If that was his thought process, it's brilliant to me. I could definitely see why that match was thought of, for real. So maybe we'll see it down the line. But moving on from there, so let's go with Shotty P and XL.
Yeah, it was actually a dope battle.
Yeah, it was.
That was a goddamn battle. I was kind of looking at some tweets and some posts or whatnot. Somebody had said that XL got 3-0'd. I didn't see that in the battle.
I think he got the first round, Claire. Maybe. I think he got the first round. I think Shotty P might have got the second or the third. It's debatable.
Mm-hmm.
It's a debatable round. It's close. It's real close. I couldn't even really call it when I seen it. I ain't watched it twice yet.
Me neither. I can't. I'm not calling nothing tonight other than I ain't calling nothing tonight other than one battle, and we'll talk about that later. But okay. What is we ain't gonna go there yet. Shut up, Zoe, because I think one of y'all tagged me. The hell with all of y'all. Somebody, Peter was in my inbox. Y'all I hate y'all. I really do.
Actually, now that I think about it, I know what battle it is, but I wasn't even talking about that one. There's two battles you can definitely call.
Is it DNA and Bang?
Gosh.
We should have talked about that.
Yeah, no,
let's get the body bags right out of the way.
You know what? I felt like Bangs was a little extra. I felt like Bangs was really a little extra. I don't know how I felt about that. And
I already told niggas in the group, like, Bangs is, like, the KOTD crowd doesn't want to hear, like, that over-the-head shit. Like, they're more in the moment type of niggas. Like, and if Bangs didn't dumb down his pen, there was no way that he was winning. And it's not like DNA was spit, like, hard bars either, but it was a body to me, 3-0.
That nigga said some stupid shit. That nigga said some shit like, your tooth is missing, your companionship. That nigga was trash. That was horrible.
But I was so mad because I just saw him in QP and then this battle. So I'm not very happy right now. I'm like, what the fuck, Bangs? Like, this is where... Huh?
I said that's what kind of messed me up, like seeing a dope fire battle like that he had with QP, and then it's like going into the DNA battle, like I'm still expecting for him to do good, but I didn't expect for him to just
this is where the levels come in. But in my opinion, this is where the levels come in, because when you're up and coming, you've made the main stage. For King of the Dot. You know what I mean? You got to understand that when you're going up against a vet, no matter how you slice it or dice it, you can call him corny or what the fuck ever. DNA will wrap circles around you and basically his presence. I mean, the man he's a full package no matter how you want to play it. You can be as lyrical as you want to, but lyricism is just not always going to win the battle. We know this, unfortunately. As much as some battles I wanted to, it's not. And he showed that he was able to finesse that crowd with what he does, no matter how you slice it or dice it. And then the material that Bangs had just was not good enough for me. I just could not believe that shit. I'm looking like I was so bored.
That shit was not good at all, man. That shit was bad.
I'm sitting here like, what the fuck happened? You just had a bar fest with QP, and I don't know, man. I'm a sigh on that shit,
but him on that main stage too fast.
You think so?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like, I don't want to compare it to like Jonah and Diz, but that's kind of like what it was in a sense. But not Diz.
It kind of felt that way.
Off track.
I agree. I could agree with that. It did. It did kind of feel that way. It felt like he got a little sunned. You said what?
Said Jonah did way better than that. Like, that dude was just horrible, man. Like, I think he might have had 3 good bars.
I don't mean in comparison to the bars. I'm not saying in comparison to the bars because no, that's totally, that ain't even, you can't compare that. You can't. But I'm saying in terms of B.Easy just said, pushing him on the stage and giving him somebody who's more cultured, then, you know what I mean? That's already embedded in the culture. He knows how to win battles. I mean, he's battled the gladiators of battle rap. I mean, at the end of the day, other than Mook and a few others, he's, you know what I mean? He's out here. You can't put him up against somebody who knows how to win, who has that blueprint, that cheat sheet. You can't. You cannot.
Yeah,
and he's battled internationally.
Let me ask you this, though, Wing. How many people you ever seen get booed on King of the Dot, though?
That's crazy, right? That shit is crazy. But they've been watching too many URL battles. Them niggas been watching too many Queen of the Ring battles. That was kind of crazy to me. Okay, it ain't really much to talk about.
Only one.
It ain't really much more to talk about with that Bangs and DNA, so it's whatever. I watched it once. To be honest, I didn't have to watch it again. So it is what it is. I'm going to go to Pass and Moneybags. Please.
Pass got body, man. 3-0, body bag, money bag. Clear.
Yo, Moneybags
and I'm a fucking
man. That nigga was on point 100%, man. That nigga was fucking wigging.
Like, I can understand, like, they both lost steam at the end of the third or whatever, but it seemed to me like Pass just went in there just to play around and, like, spar with the nigga. And Moneybags took advantage of that opportunity, and he killed them.
You know what? I was having a conversation with... Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, I do want to watch it again, though, because Pass might be able to get that first round. That first round was dope. They both had dope first rounds, but... I do got Moneybags 3-0 till I watch it again.
I felt like, to be honest, this battle, me and Peter Reyes were talking. This battle, the way I was looking at it is there weren't many angles that either one would have because they know each other from Grind Time, but not necessarily in that fashion. You can go off the old Grind Time shit, but, you know, so that's pretty much really all you had. So it's going to come down to who could out-rap who is the way I looked at it. And it just overall, I mean, like the first round, and I'm going to have to watch it again, but the first round, like Moneybags was on 100. Oh my, like he was on fire from beginning to end, and it was just like Pass never made it past medium low for me. I don't know what the fuck is going on with him.
I don't know. Pass first round seemed pretty good. It seemed pretty solid. Then when Moneybags went, It was like, oh shit, it's getting crazy.
Yeah, like Moneybags just. I mean, he definitely overshadowed Pass, in my opinion, in that first round. Because, I mean, it's kind of like, it took like a little, probably like 30 seconds, then Bags had the crowd. As soon as he got the crowd, it was over.
Yeah, Moneybags.
I'm trying to see. Is Blog Talk working for y'all on your phones and stuff? Because it looks like I see a few. Salute. Strength in numbers. He said Bangs. Okay, Bangs told him he had mad personal shit happen prior to the battle. And that's understandable. That's understandable, but I feel that, and I don't even want to be like not understanding, but okay. Here's my thing, okay, and I'm going to try to say this as sympathetically as possible or empathetically as possible. I feel this way. When you signed the contract, you booked the battle, you had however many months you had to write or prepare. So the preparation, everything should have already been there. When you go to work, you get paid for the job that you do, the performance that you put on, yada, yada, yada. If you have a death in the family, you have whatever was going on with you, you take off of work. So I feel that, but at the end of the day, it's like the writtens was still bad, though. What can we say for the writtens? That was like with who was that? T-Rex. I mean, that was just the way I look at it is I can understand that it wasn't even about the performance. The writtens just wasn't there for me. I was not happy with his writtens at all. Like, dude, like I've rocked with Bangs for a minute. I've seen better. I've heard better. So, I just feel like that may have not been a battle. That I understand why he went ahead and took it. That's just being professional, and I get it. But at the end of the day, the writtens were still not good to me.
Yeah, it was over for your boy, man.
Yeah, they laughing at me. BG Bad is, I'm saying, am I lying, though? He's laughing because I said he was over medium low. He was. Like, I'm not even being savage about it. That's my home native. But, bruh, that was not a good look. That was not a good look. Both of them just really, to me, that was Bags' debut to where he needed to be. Like, we've been talking about these cats forever. Why aren't they being talked about more? Why aren't they getting booked more? And I know Pass don't really just battle like that. You know what I mean? And neither does Moneybags. He's been really OD in the music. Barkitects, they've really been ODing with getting their music out there. But it's just, to me, I just don't feel like Pass has the passion for it anymore. I'm sorry, I don't. And for that matter, I just would much rather see him battle maybe every year if he's going to do that. I'm just saying.
So when you got Pass losing, right?
I got him losing bad. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I just want to make sure we're gonna have make sure Tom Big upload this. Because, you can't get Wing to talk bad about Pass.
I mean, like, the battle was kind of hard to watch because, I'm not the biggest Pass fan, but like I said about Soros, he is a legend. And it's like, It was hard to watch because it's like, I know that he can go harder than that. Like, so to me, it was like, dude, what are you doing?
Right.
And it give this nigga a battle.
And yes, we are taking fan calls. Y'all know what to do. Y'all got to hit my inbox. Come on now.
That would have came with 3 of his first rounds. It at least would have been like a closer battle.
You think? I didn't even like the... You know what? I'm going to stop being negative Nancy right now. I'm just mad.
Yeah, you just mad your boy let you down from the Bay. That's all it is.
I'm hella mad about that shit. I'm hella mad about that shit. That is just, I'm sitting here like, man, are you... I didn't know I didn't say nothing negative about him. I'm saying I don't want to be negative Nancy because I feel like that's what I'm being, but I'm hella mad. I just expected more. Like, I seriously expected that to be a mean battle. Like, I expected that shit to be crazy. And it was not like, Moneybags did what the fuck he was supposed to do. But, yeah, anyway. However, I thought that would have been one of the battles of the night. You feel me? I at least thought that would have been one of the battles of the night, for real. But what did y'all think of Joe Nye and Danny Myers, though?
Danny 3-0 clear, no body bag. Joe Nye had some shit, but hold on, though. Joe Nye had some bars. Joe Nye had bars, but it wasn't enough. Like, he takes way too long to get to the point, my nigga. Like, and then as soon as Danny started rapping, first 2 bars, boom, they hit. Haymaker, 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 haymaker. Joe Nye was like, like, y'all know how that nigga rap or whatever. And it's like, it would build it up, but then it's like, damn, dude, that was all? Like, that's it? That's all you had to say?
That nigga
Danny did have some shit.
Danny,
go ahead, bro. I'm sorry.
I'm just saying that nigga was whack. Like, I wasn't really. That nigga Joe Nye ain't really have shit. He had a couple bars, but he was saying retarded shit. I'm trying to get a reaction within a reaction. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Danny
that was kind of dope, though. I was feeling that because.
Okay. Don't do this right now.
No, listen. What he said, a reaction inside a reaction while you're reacting, that shit is dope because when I be listening to Joe Nye for real, like, that was dead ass. Like, I'm not yelling, I'm not screaming, I'm sitting here getting all emotional, like, for real. That man does that to me when I've listened to Joe Nye forever. But I did like that shit. Now, that was creative as fuck, and I'm surprised nobody has taken that angle. You can listen. Y'all motherfuckers better stop playing with Danny Myers. Bar God, quit playing. He is going to go down in history. Danny is one of the most creative writers. Nobody has taken the Joe Nye, the actual. He took the identity angle, the stolen identity angle. I never knew that was the composer's name. From Albania. That shit was crazy. I was like, wow, all right, Danny. You know what? Bow down. Y'all just bow down.
Yeah, he took your boy 3-0. They lucky they turned the lights off and like stole some momentum from the battle.
That shit was dope, though, right? That shit was. He said when you was playing Sega, I was reading Genesis and the lights went off. I was like, oh shit. That was so funny. That was fire.
What was even crazy about the battle was, like, Joe Nye tried to take an angle on Danny, and it still didn't work.
It did not.
I mean, like,
I agree.
Feeling it a little bit, but that shit fell flat. Like I said, as soon as Danny came in and started rapping again, it was over for Joe Nye. Everybody just forgot about what he said. And that's
and we kind of said that before, though. We had kind of said that B-Dot has killed the baby mama, you know what I mean? There's no, y'all got to leave that one. Let me get Tony Polo on real quick. Hold on. I got a few people that I need to get on. Let me get Tony. Ja, I see you. And Malcolm, shout out to the UK. Key, I see you too. Hold on 1 minute. Hold on 1 minute. I'm about to get. Y'all can keep talking. I'm about to get Polo on real quick.
Hey, Zo, what was your battle of the night?
Battle of the night? It might be. Shit.
Yo.
It might be Magic and Iron Man.
Yo, what's good?
Magic is so damn good. Yeah, what's good, Tony?
Nigga, the battle of the night was Big K catching a body. That was the battle of the night.
That shit was crazy, right?
Huh?
Nah.
I don't know about that. I was
Yo, listen. I was no. We're not doing this right now. I was watching the Head Ice battle in the group with all the fans. Everybody, when Head Ice was spitting, niggas was quoting what he's saying. Like, what does this mean? What he said didn't even make sense. Like, I don't understand. Head Ice is overrated. Man. I understand y'all niggas y'all like him because, you know, he sounds street or whatever. Cool, that's all fine and dandy, but he got smoked by Big K. Big K told
that
that
nigga
up.
first 2 rounds, he was cooking that nigga. I mean, K had some shit too, but they had his first round was crazy. His second round was dope too. I definitely
Wait
gave
a
him
minute,
the
wait a
first
minute, wait a
two.
minute.
That second
No,
round was
no.
nothing.
Are you serious?
That second round was nothing like that first.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. His first round was straight, but his second round was horrible. Like it wasn't horrible, but it was.
Oh my God!
Come on, man. Y'all giving Head Ice too much passes, man. Like y'all be giving
Way
this
too
nigga
much
a pass
pass.
for everything.
Like, I don't understand it.
Like, come on,
Ain't
if
no
that was
pass.
anybody, if that was A-Verb or anybody else, y'all be on here going crazy. Y'all, like, come on, man. Head Ice, that was Head Ice, like, that shit was garbage.
You wildin' right now, man. Y'all niggas serious? Y'all trolling me?
My.
Big
I'm
K
dead
clearly
serious, man.
it wasn't a body,
even.
but he dropped 30. Clearly dropped 30 on Ice.
He
What
clearly
was
dropped
Ice
30. That's clearly
What
dropped
was
30.
Ice
You said
saying?
30 now? Ain't no way he got to that first round.
Yeah.
Why you put a 30 on that nigga?
Theory.
He put
Man,
a 30 on
man.
that nigga.
We ain't get this nigga off the
Y'all
line.
niggas wildin'.
Bro, it's people in the comments
That-
agreeing with me, so I don't know what y'all talking about. Like, these niggas saying y'all wild. Like, Head Ice, the shit Head Ice was saying wasn't that hot.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
nigga was
y'all.
talking this shit, man.
Y'all gotta go back and watch that battle.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Y'all gotta
like,
go
please,
back
I watched,
and watch
I
that
watched
battle.
3 times.
This was
I
Ice
mean,
Dog
and-
wasn't bugging.
I was rooting for Ice, but just nah. I mean, he had some shit that hit, but K was more consistent. Like, oh my gosh, he was saying some shit. Y'all, I don't know.
Exactly.
Y'all gotta.
That nigga, yo, Big
Yeah,
K
I got
a different animal, man. Like he really a different breed. Like all that he don't do good against black rappers. Y'all need to stop that, cause he went crazy.
Right.
Yeah.
And y'all please, man, y'all gotta stop giving Head Ice these crazy passes, man. Like it's okay. Not everybody's perfect, bro. Like some people got bad battles. There ain't nothing wrong with it.
I didn't even have Ice winning, though. I had K winning 2-1.
But you sitting here saying I'm trolling and all this. It's like,
Oh,
come
man,
on,
make up your mind, yo. It was Ice
y'all
versus
niggas
K. Which
What
one?
you mean make up my mind? I had Big K winning as who I thought was gonna win. Then when I watched the battle, I didn't have him winning. I didn't say I switched it.
Oh, so you predicted Big K the battle?
Yeah,
I think
Big K.
I think you probably watched that battle on
Now
YouTube
you got Ice won as soon as it was over. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, Ice. It was Ice 2-1. I give Big K the third, but Big K was fired though. I'm not saying like it wasn't. It was a close battle though. It was a dope battle, but I gave it to Ice.
That nigga K was punching his head off. Yo, that nigga had
Big K left
haymakers.
Crazy like.
Oh my gosh.
That
nigga.
shit
Yo,
was
his haymakers was so crazy. Imagine
what that nigga would do to Av.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I think that would be a good battle because Av know a lot of shit about Big K and vice versa. So that'd be like a good battle.
That's gonna be a grudge match right there. That's definitely going to be a grudge match. I don't know if you know what. And I was talking to my homegirl. Shout out Xavier. Me and her were talking about that, and it was like, you know what? I don't know if we were both kind of like, Kay may want to stay away from that. He might want to stay away from that because that might be the person to give him them worries. And then if they make this on URL, that would be Kay's URL debut. To get embarrassed by I don't consider Av an up-and-comer, but that would be kind of crazy.
Yeah. Av punchlines is crazy, and they both from the same hood, so you know they know shit about each other. So it's like, I don't know, man. I think they definitely know no reason. Nah, they definitely know of each other. They from the same. I know people that know Av.
From
They
VA?
definitely know. They from the same. Yeah.
You from VA?
Oh, I'm not from VA. My brother from VA. My brother actually knows Big K and he know Av. He actually knows them niggas. But that's besides the point though. I'm just saying they that'd be a great battle though.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, we were definitely talking about that, and
that'd be a great battle.
That would be a damn good battle. I mean, build up that grudge match. We all know Kay can get kind of emotional sometimes, hot under the collar with these niggas. So, I mean, Ab wouldn't have to do much. It might get a little reckless with that battle. So, but I would want to see it. I ain't gonna. I definitely want to see that.
I really want to see that. After what he just did to Head Ice, I really want to see that.
Oh my God! Yes. Like, nah, hell yeah. He just had the quotable, the punches was ridiculous. Hell yeah, I've seen that shit. Cut a slab out your top, call it ice fishing.
Nah, that no country for the old man line. That shit he said about the no country shit, that shit was nasty. That no country for old man.
Oh my God. Oh my God. That battle. And I respect Head Ice because he knew. And I mean,
he was showing wild love.
Fighting. Like, he was fighting for his life with that battle. Now, when he was up here the last time, we was talking about Carter Dean, and, he was like, it was different, having to write different for, that was an obstacle for him. But to me, this battle seemed like an obstacle because, I mean, the fight in Ice, like, Ice got hype. We've seen him hype in battles, but this battle, like, that nigga was hype. I'm like, oh my God.
I don't think Ice never felt punches like that. Like, that's what, like, everybody that battled him, they be like playing around with him, giving him like that little OG respect. Nigga, Big K wasn't with none of that. Like, he was talking to him.
Hell yeah, he was.
I think I lost this one. Like, it was written all over Head Ice's face that he lost the battle. The hoodie was falling down.
I ain't never seen Head Ice give somebody a pound after a ball and start clapping for them. Like, that was the first time I ever seen. I seen all the Head Ice battles.
That bully shit was out the window. That bully shit was out the window. I was like, I was sitting there like, ew. Like, oh, damn. Just fight back, Ice. Just fight back.
I couldn't, that nigga, I was just like, damn, I was happy as hell. Finally somebody got this nigga Ice. That was happy as hell.
Well, him and Arsenal was dope, though. But this was just different. This was a totally different type of battle with him and K. Like, K, you know what? That's another motherfucker that niggas gotta, I don't know, like, K, that he's looking at, I mean, greatness right now. He really, really is. This motherfucker is, man, he is killing niggas.
To me right now, Big K top five, top three, top five. Like, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
He's too consistent. Like, it's no way in hell. Nigga just took down a legend. Like, Head Ice is low key, like, kind of a battle rap legend. And so it's like he just took him down. Like, no debating. So it's like that. He gotta get respected as top three, top five. What y'all think about Hollow the Don versus Cascade Part 2?
It was alright. It was kind of lackluster, Like, I don't know. Like, maybe I was expecting more, but it was alright. I'll probably watch it again. though. It wasn't trash. But I had Hollow 2-1.
So are you on?
Yeah, I had
Yo, Ma?
Yeah, I plugged you in a minute ago. Yeah, you on.
All right. I didn't know I was back on. What y'all say?
Yeah.
I'm looking at the niggas in the group. These niggas are stupid. No, they said, how about...
Oh, my God. What'd you say?
They said, damn. They got a meme of Head Ice before and then after.
It's no way in hell. I'm gonna be honest. There's no way. Even if you're not a Big K fan, you just watching that battle. There's no way in hell you could get at the Head Ice face. I don't see how.
That's why I told you I was giving it to Big K before the battle, so I wasn't gonna give it to Ice. I nigga was talking that
Big K
shit.
spit some of the best fucking punchlines of the night. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Yeah, I'd say it was whack at all though. He definitely had some shit. That was one of my battles of the night too.
Yeah, that was definitely one of the battles of the night.
I think if he go to URL with the punchlines and the crowd, oh my god, like the building will go too crazy. Like if he like Big K, not yeah. I hope they get that shit.
Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna add one more person to the debate. Malcolm, you coming up? You're on deck, and I'm gonna add.
What y'all think about Murder Moon roasting DNA?
Oh my! You know what? That was just disrespectful.
Well, I don't want to go back to that one. That was.
Oh yeah, I talked about it already.
Yeah, I'm trying to forget that battle too.
Yeah, that was
one of the worst battles I ever seen. Like
that was a horrible battle. John, you there?
Hello?
Yeah. You better get on here and talk your shit. I see you in the group. What's up?
Hold on. What battle y'all talking about right now?
We talking about DNA right now.
Oh, nobody want to talk about that, nigga. I called in to talk about Hollow and Pat Stay and Magic and Iron. Nobody want to talk about Bang's DNA. That shit was horrible. Whoever streamed it, somebody streamed it.
Set it off. What you think about Hollow and Don versus Pat Stay?
Which one of y'all niggas said Hollow 2-1? I want to fight. Where does Bond?
I ain't gonna lie, I said that shit too. Me and son on the phone.
It was me. I said it too. Hollow 2-1.
Man, Pat beat that nigga, man. Pat beat him, man.
That battle was too jokey. Like
I gave it was. You know what it was? It was like they both didn't hit their plateau or whatever. Like I felt like it was kind of gas. The first round I gave to Hollow. The third round I clearly gave to Pat, and the second round was debatable to me. And I actually ended up edging Pat. I gave Pat the last 2 rounds. And I thought Hollow was going to 30 this nigga. He came out the gate bugging. Like, oh, this nigga about to bar his life away. But did you see how tight Hollow was at the end of the third round? It was like, it's some truth in that. Because this nigga Hollow was too tight. That ain't hit too hard.
You know what? It's funny you said that because that's the feel. I was watching an interview that Heavy Bags did with Pat Stay, and that's exactly what Pat Stay said he was going for. He actually said that he felt like Hollow won the battle because he thought that going into this battle that he was pretty much trying to survey what he thought this crowd might be like from what the crowd was last year. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he was basically like, I felt like they would have wanted this, they would have wanted that, but, so he came with the grit. And then he said that Hollow kind of, played it differently, and the crowd was more receptive to him, so he felt like he may have gotten it. He said, but he knew that third was going to be undeniable because he said that as much as he respects Pat or Hollow, it's just some shit, the way he moves. He said, so he had to get at him about that. So it's funny you say that because that's exactly what he said about that third round. That's what he was going for.
I feel like Hollow had too many dry spots in that second round, man. In that second round, Hollow had too many dry spots. And I think because Hollow's first round was so fire that by the time he got to his second, it was like it didn't hit as hard. It wasn't as impactful to me.
Yeah, Hollow first round was so fire. That shit won the battle with me. Pat Stay was kind of.
See, that's that biasness. That's that biasness right there.
No. I fuck with Pat Stay, but I ain't like his second round. His third was fire. I gave Hollow the first and the second, and I gave Pat the third.
I thought Pat came with an angle. He gave him an angle. He gave him jokes. He gave him bars. A lot of the bars people wasn't fucking with because they was being biased. After the first round, that's real shit. If you go back when that battle come out officially on YouTube, I promise you a whole bunch of people gonna say Pat won.
I promise you a lot of people gonna say Hollow 2-1 and 3.
Yeah, a lot of people gonna say Hollow. Hollow don't never lose on the internet.
But hold on, let me ask y'all a question though. Do y'all count this battle right along with the one rounder that they had in December?
One round to Hollow. That was a good question.
Yeah, I gave that one to Hollow too.
He smoked him in that one round though.
If you look at the 4 rounds,
Hollow smoked him in that one round though.
It's 2-2 to me, man. They need another round. It's 2-2 to me right now.
Oh no, they don't need another round.
They need another round.
I gave Hollow that first round. And I got both the second and the third like kind of debatable. I really got to watch that again. But I'm leaning towards Hollow.
All right, let me ask y'all a question. What did Hollow say in that second round that y'all edged him?
No, I'm not a quotable guy for one damn box. I can't remember.
Yeah, I can't really remember. I'm gonna be honest with you, that battle wasn't. Yeah, you don't remember that. That battle wasn't really that crazy to me to get go. I just watched it once and noted.
Battle of the night. Battle of the night.
That's not bad. I just watched it once and just noted it and just kept going. Like that was it.
Magic and Iron was battle of the night to me.
Yeah, that was that. Nah, I think Big K.
I was very impressed with Magic though.
Yeah, they both
battle on the card.
Everybody was worried about Magic choking. He ain't choke. He showed up. That was a hell of a
battle. I definitely was worried about it. I ain't gonna front. But listen, John, you gotta understand. Like that was going to be a worry for all of us. You got to listen. When that man, I can never forget. Like I had hollered at Magic in Atlanta when we was in ATL for the bullpen event, and I make my rounds and everything, and I holler at the battlers and let them know that I want to interview them, whatever afterwards. And he was cool, calm, collected. Everything was good. After that man battled and choked the way he did, you don't even understand. Like I thought that man needed to be on suicide watch. Like. If I was driving, I would have took him back to his room because you just had to see how he was looking though. Like I seriously thought he was going to, you know what I mean? I thought that he was going to quit battle rap. I seriously did. Like I figured that night, like it was over. You got to understand. So when I seen him and then I heard that's, he said it on cam and everything, he was saying it in post, I'm like, for real, this man is seriously, he's not motivated. So to see him in this battle and then to see him in the 2-on-2, like, I'm really happy. I'm proud. Like, I've never been a B-Magic fan, but I'm rooting for that nigga right now because that shit was like.
How y'all score the rounds, though?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie.
How did you score the round?
I had B-Magic first, Iron second, and the third is debatable. I gotta watch that again, man.
I'm not saying nothing until I watch these battles again. Some of them.
B-Magic.
Yeah. But first watch, I had Iron winning the first, and I think I gave him the third. I think I gotta watch that one again.
Magic's fast in that second, though.
Yeah, I know that for a fact. I gave Magic the second. I know that for a fact. I remember that.
I think that first when he was like hop out the caddy, put Iron in the bag, or some shit like that. Iron Dolphin. That shit was fire.
Magic showed niggas why he's still top 5 because of that battle. That's how I feel. It still shows niggas.
Yeah, when he don't choke, that nigga's a problem, bro. Like you got to be on your A+ thing.
Exactly.
Oh God, what is that?
B-Magic left that third round open though. Like in the third round, who went first? B-Magic went first, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he left that third round open. He could have killed Iron in that third round. I thought his third was a little.
He couldn't have killed him though, because Iron was consistent every round.
He was no. I'm sorry. I should have worded that differently.
Yeah. They were both
official too. That's official. Yeah, Iron came back on his shit, yo. Like he ain't come back slouching at all.
Hell no, nah, he is not.
I thought Iron had a chance to take that third round, man, but he ain't. He had a couple of draw spots in that third round too. He was talking to Magic in that second.
Okay, we're gonna do this real quick. Who is that? Somebody's phone?
Yeah, that's another phone in the background.
Oh,
my
okay.
trap phone.
Okay, we're gonna do this. Oh, okay. We're gonna do this real quick. I got Nakaya from King of the Dot on. If y'all have questions, we're gonna do a round table of questions with him real quick. Hold on 1 minute. Let me get him on.
Who did she say? Who from King of the Dot?
Nakaya.
Oh, okay.
The nigga with the bread, nigga with the guap.
Ooh, with the vision. That's who does. That's who we can thank Nakaya for these battles, because this is his vision with these battles, with these matches, I should say. He's King of the Dot West or East. I'm sorry, King of the Dot East. Nakaya, you on?
Yes. Hello, Angry Fan Movement. What's going on?
What's good, bro?
It's goody.
So you're on the line.
So y'all fucked with the event.
You're on the line
last night?
with Ja. Hold on 1 minute, Nakaya. You're on the phone with Ja. Right. You're on the phone with Tony Bro, B. Easy, and Zogutta. They're all from the AFM group.
Yep. I recognize all those names.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, you probably not gonna remember all the names.
Can I ask a question real quick?
Sure.
Yeah. Can you let us know what's the status with that Thesaurus and Math Hopper battle? What happened with that? Why that didn't happen?
If I knew what the status was, I would definitely let y'all know. I don't. I found out literally when there was like 2 battles left in the event that he wasn't coming. I had been told up until then that he was on his way, and so no, I don't know what's going on with that. Unfortunately, I'll let him speak on that since I don't know the facts. I don't really like to speak on anyone else's business until I actually know what it is.
Yeah,
right.
Matt announced on Twitter that he gonna drop a blog explaining everything and shit like that.
Where's the ball?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a question for you. What was it like in the building live watching the Big K versus Head Ice? Like the reactions and all that shit. Like how was that?
Crazy. That was a crazy battle. I was right up front for that one, and I'll tell you, it's funny. You can see me in the background of a lot of battles for the past couple of years. You'll notice that I never react. I never react live on cam. That entire event had me reacting crazy last night.
Yeah, I could imagine. Big K was saying some.
I got to go back and watch that, because you know how it is, especially when you're live and in person, you really don't catch everything.
Right.
Because there's just so much going on. It's even more so, like, if you're watching on pay-per-view, you're in a relaxed atmosphere. Like, you can catch a lot more. When you're there in person, like, you'll catch it, but you won't remember it.
Yeah.
Because you're in the moment.
Exactly.
I got another question for you. What out of all the battles that you set up, which one is the one that surprised you the most, like from that card?
I'll tell you, and I didn't personally set this battle up, but B Magic Iron Solomon was far beyond expectations.
Yeah.
Now, if you want to know what surprised me the most, honestly, and it's still Club Soda all day, but Bangs and DNA. I was not expecting that battle to go that way.
Okay, so we all agree.
I fuck with Bangs heavy. Bangs heavy.
Bangs look crazy.
And when you say you were not expecting it to go that way, let's elaborate a little more, because I feel you on that.
A couple things. One, I don't think Bangs was as trash as the crowd made him out to be. He had some hot shit in there that I'm looking to go back to listen to. The crowd was not fucking with him. It was a great crowd, so I don't know if there were some people in there that were hating on Bangs. Obviously, he didn't do himself favors with the way he acted during the battle.
Right.
But the crowd wasn't rocking with him from the jump. And that could be a bunch of things. There could have been some Bangs haters there. It could have been that it was the end of a long-ass event and people just wanted to get to Pat versus Hollow.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of factors that go into it. But if there was anything that surprised me, it was how that battle went.
I've never seen a crowd. I've never seen a crowd chant for DNA like that.
I don't think DNA.
I've never seen a King of the Dot crowd boo like that.
Yeah,
right.
I don't think DNA.
That says a lot.
DNA never heard that. I think DNA never heard a crowd chant DNA.
That's a lot.
I think DNA
it's crazy out there.
Nakai, let me ask this.
No
you gotta
crowd
keep
has
it
ever
up.
gone crazier for DNA than when he told Smacks to get the fuck out of there.
Dead ass. Dead ass.
Nakai, you got to keep it a buck, though. You got to keep it a buck. When Jonai said the Stegus' Genesis line, who turned the lights out? For real.
No one. For real, it's just that's how crowds. And when we set these events up, you know, we're only in there for a day, so it's not like all the wires are hit.
You breaking up a little bit.
That really happened spontaneously.
That shit was crazy. That was nuts. That was so on point.
Yeah, Jonah got some.
I would have been like, okay, you know, we about to pray right now. That was nuts. That was absolutely nuts. Wow.
I bet that looked crazy on the pay-per-view.
It did.
Well,
it did. I'm sitting here like, wow, and the crowd is crazy. I'm like, oh my God, this. I'm sitting here like, and then you can hear you guys saying, okay, the lights just went out, like, you know, and I think Organic was like, let me go over here and try to flip the switch and stuff. I'm like, oh my God, the lights just went out. What the fuck? That shit was crazy. I can only imagine in the building, y'all looking around like, what the hell?
Some people thought that it took away from the momentum. But I don't think it took away from the momentum.
From the promoter side of it, when that happens, you're not thinking about what it adds to the battle. You're thinking about this is an issue that we need to fix.
Right.
It came off as a prop, though.
That's dope. You know, anything that makes the battle come out doper, like I'm good with that.
Leave that in.
But I
definitely leave that in because that was dope.
I don't think y'all should edit that out. Or
I'll tell you this right now. This was by far, you know, aside from the 2 cancellations, which unfortunately that shit happens in our scene more often than we'd like. But this event ran incredibly smoothly.
It did.
That's good.
Fan 007. What up? You good? I'm alive, I'm breathing. Drop this shit. What up, nigga? Drop this shit. What up, nigga? Fuck your head, man.
And you fan movement is the movement to move with.